Hello everyone. In last class, we had already discussed about what are the features and what are the process of planning. Now in today's class, we will learn about what are the types of plans, how the plans is divided in how many parts it can be divided, or I must say how it is said that what kind of plan you are making. There are various kind of plans we are making in our day to day life as well as for our organization objectives also. Generally, we are using two types of plans, that is single use plans and standing plans. Types of plans generally divided into two kind of categories, that is first is single use plans, and the other is standing plans. What is the basic meaning of single use and standing plans? We will discuss in further, we will read the concept also, but let us discuss what is the basic concept and what is the basic difference in between these two. Single use plans generally deals with, they made for one particular purpose or one particular situation or one particular project only, or I must say they are made only for a specific situation or a specific project. Made for specific situation or project. Those plans which are made only for a one time use or a single time use or particular reason or particular situation are known as single use plans. And what are the standing plans? Which can be used for multiple years, multiple times, as well as many times as you want, or as well as many times you can modify such plans. So standing plans are can be used for multi-purpose. Yeah, let's see about the examples. What are the examples I'm talking about? Single use plans generally deals with, like you are making your any program or event, or budget, etc. These all are kind of stuff of like single use plan. For example, if in case you had a marriage ceremony in your home or any event you at your home, now you need to plan for each and every arrangements for particular that event only. You don't need to plan for your planning or arrangements for all the time. You need to plan to for up to that event, as well as whenever the guest will came and guest will go, the particular arrangement related to the best event should be come under the single use plans. Clear? And what are the examples of standing plan? I must say standing plans are examples we can use like objectives, strategies, policies, rules, etc. Any kind of strategies or policies or rules framed by you for which can be used for a multiple purpose is known as standing plan, or it can come under standing plan. So this is the basic concept we learned about the single plan as well as standing plan. Now let's read the concept. What is the main concept behind the single use plan and standing plan? Clear? Let's see. Here, a plan is a specific action proposed to help the organization to achieve its objectives. It is a document that outlines how goals are going to be met. Plan helps to the organization that how the organizations or how their objectives or how their targets will be achieved. Plan helps that how they can do the particular task or particular work. Yeah. Next, single use plan. A single use plan in a business refers to plan developed for a one-time project or event that has one specific project or event that has one specific objective. One specific objective we had told like marriage ceremony, or in case of business we can say about budgets or board meetings, etc. Okay, such course of action is not likely to be repeated in future, that is they are non-recurring situation. Not likely to be repeated in future, they are non-recurring in situation. Now you will tell about that sir, board meeting will happen always, will be happen on a monthly, quarterly as well as annual basis. Then why this came to the single use plan? This came in single use plan only when you are changing your plans for each and every board meeting, you are changing your locations for each and every board meeting, or you can change your scenario or the concept of each and every board meeting. But if you are stick to the all the same things, same discussions or same place, or all the meetings held to be at the same place, same employees or something kind of same stuff doing on a recurring basis, that should become under the standing plans. That won't become under the single use plans. Clear? Next, it is specifically designed to achieve a particular goal. We make a plan, a single use plan only to achieve a specific situation or a specific goal only, so that we can able to understand, or we can write the plan, or we can work upon the, we can stick to the plan as in effective manner. The length of a single use plan differs greatly depending on the project in the question, as a single event plan may only last one day, while as a single project may last 1 week or months. As in, you can't define the tenure of single use plans. It may be based for particular project or particular situation or particular objective, but you can't say that this plan is applicable for 1 day, for 1 week, for a month, for a year. No, my dear friends. Its tenure is ended when your project or situation or task gets completed. So whenever you made a single use plan, its tenure is not yet decided, it's completed when, or it's terminated when your project or situation is completed. For example, an outline for an advertising campaign. After the campaign run its course, the short term plan will lose its relevance except as a guide for creating future plans. In case of advertisement plans, all the planning has been done until unless advertisement won't come on the media or won't come on the TV, television and etc. But when it came to broadcasted to each and every person, then the planning for managing or arranging advertisement should be completed. Now organization need to change the plan or need to make a new plan for further advertisements. Clear? There are two types of single use plans, that is program and budget. We already discussed about program and budget. What is the basic difference between program and budget? Program is a single use plans containing detailed statements about project, outlining the objectives, detailed statements about the projects, outlining the objectives, policies, procedures, rules, tasks, physical and human resources required to implement any course of action. Means, what do you mean by program? A program is sort of your detailed structure or detailed blueprint which requires or which tells about each and every rules, each and every steps, each and every procedures which need to be followed or which need to be achieved or targeted to achieve your organizational goals. So program is generally basically a statement in which you derive all the sequential steps, as in what came first, then what, as well as what kind of resources we need at that what time. Such kind of all things and all interactions are come under program. Next is budget. Budget is a statement of expected result expressed in numerical terms for a definite period of time in the future. I must say, budget set for the government or budget set for the organization is generally particular a statement that shows your income statement, your expenses as well as your resources, how much you have resources, how you can utilize your resources, as well as if we have resources and we can use them properly, then we need to select a proper budget. For example, if I had to 100 crores to invest, then I assure that I need proper guidance as well as proper support as well as proper knowledge where should I invest, so that after a year that 100 crore became 150 crore or 160 crore, so that my return on investment get a higher response, as in I am taking a risk, so I am get a higher response. Clear? So budget is generally budgets are made for a particular future purpose, as in what kind of resources we need to use, what kind of resources we need to utilize. But the program should be used as in how we can use the resources, how we can manage the resources, as well as what are the policies, what are the plans should be made in our organizational objectives to achieve our organizational objectives. Clear? Next, standing plans. Yes, what we learned about the standing plans is generally deal with that they can be used for multiple purpose, or they can be a recurring in nature, they can be repeated so many times. These all are the characteristics of standing plans. See, are used over and over again because they focus on organizational situations that occur repeatedly, that they can occur on a recurring basis, repeatedly, or you can write here the word recurring basis. Next, they are usually made once and retain their value over a period of years while undergoing revisions and updates. They are generally made once, maybe for a lifetime, or maybe for a project, or maybe for whatever the reason they are making. But they can be updated, they can be modified each and every situation at whenever we require. So generally these kind of plans are made once for the organization, or I must say they are made for once, but they can be changed or they can be updated as and when required. That is why they are also called repeated use plans. We can also call standing plans as repeated use plans. For example, businessman plans to establish a new business and entrepreneur drafts business plan before opening the doors to their business, and they can use their plan to guide their efforts for years into the future. What does that say? That if you want to set a plan, if a businessman wants to set a plan, he need to form a plan for his organizational goal, as well as he need to make two kinds of plans, like a short term plan and long term plan. Short term plan generally deals with your single use plan, that is you need to focus for only for particular purpose or particular projects. But long term plans will focus on your long as well as objectives, organization objectives, as in these particular plans or these particular policies or these particular targets I need to achieve, and to achieve these targets I need some single use plans. So there is a various kind of standing plans. Like I said, the strategies are the examples of standing plans, as in you are set or you are formulating any strategy. It won't last for a single time only, it won't last for a one time use only, it lasts whenever we required such kind of strategy in future as well as in current scenario also. So we can say that single use plans are generally used for once in a lifetime or terminated or eliminated at the time of end of project or circumstances. But our standing plans are to be used as recurring nature or repeated use can be done, as well as they can help organization's long term objectives. Clear? Now our next part is types of standing plans. It should be learned under our next video. So till then, thank you.